Guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back. Okay, so it's Farida here with Fashion by Faith Iman. We're doing part two of our Motivational Monday series, and we just go live for a minute on Instagram. You can also catch this series on YouTube and across our website and various platforms. So if you missed the last episode we did a minute ago, go ahead and look back and you'll see it. Today we're going to be discussing primarily self-awareness and getting kind of regrounded with yourself, acknowledgement, and just finishing this year off strong, like really some great energy. Yesterday, as I said before, we did our motivational meetup. Wonderful ladies, everyone discussing lifestyle, trauma, drama, networking, and just authentic experiences with an authentic group of women. Thank you all who came out. With our motivational meetups, they are located in Houston. Second Sunday, you can go to our previous post and see all the information and details about that, as well as on our website, fashioned with an ed dash iman.com. So we only offer about 15 to 10 to 15 seats for that, and the tickets are on sale in the beginning of the month. So next month it will be the second Sunday. I can't wait to see you there. So going back into what we just discussed, kind of like a self-awareness, self-acknowledgement coaching, and just getting into a really confident area with yourself. We talked about the first exercise I want you to do, if you go read the previous session, is really creating a love letter to yourself, getting in there and just acknowledging your attributes, acknowledging who you are as a person before you acknowledge your goals. Who you are as a person is going to flourish how you grow in life, or what's stifling your growth in life. And as a coach, we're going to understand like what is stifling your growth, what habits do I have, what inner self doubt and talk do I have that's hurting my growth, or when I do progress, how is that affecting how I feel in the end result. That inner lingo, the inner dialogue is really important to note. So a love letter to yourself, just acknowledging that you are more than your current circumstance. You are more than any trauma or drama. You are more than even your accomplishments. You're here, you're taking up space, and you're valuable regardless of those things. They just add to your value as a person, correct? Okay. So let's go ahead and write that love letter. Feel free to tag me and post it if you would like to share it. The next thing I want you guys to do is go through our life module, and this is our framework that I've created specifically for Fashion by Faith Iman. So our life module goes over lifestyle. That's the first thing we look at, is the person's lifestyle. Taking into account, is this person a mother? Is she between the age of 30, 32, just finishing her university? Is she starting a business, or has she been in the business for 2 to 3 years? Those really affect a person's time management. If you feel like your overall lifestyle is just kind of not what you want it to be, look at that. Let's see how where are you at currently, what is the lifestyle you have, and then the lifestyle you want to kind of project. So the next thing we go into with the life module and framework is I is for inventory. So that's when we actually take the data down. I have an extensive amount of coaching for you guys. Again, we have a online virtual platform, so you can sign on anywhere in the world to coach with me. I will be up here coaching with you one-on-one, as well as you have a 12-week program with me. So you really get in-depth coaching and understanding where you need to be in personal and professional development. So the inventory sector of that is really important. Inventory is the actual data. How many hours are you spending a day on different goals, attributes, and things that you might want to bring into your life? Flourishing in certain areas. Where are you not flourishing at? Can we factor in why? Can we actually see the numbers and understand what we might need to pull back on, what you might need to do specifically, again, to declutter your life? As we said in the last live session, is a lot of it is, where can I declutter? Where can I make a concise formatted decision and just really grow an abundant life? An abundant life, again, is not always more, but it's all also doing what is right in the right time, and giving your energy to the right sectors and sections of your life, so you create like a wonderful abundant life. And sometimes, again, we're just taught to add more to our plate as we progress, and we're not really looking at what can we get rid of. So the inventory is that. Same as if you were to run a store or a business, you would look at the inventory, what's selling, what's not selling, what are you spending money on, what's taking up space, right? So that's the I in the life module. And again, F is for faith. And, we are a faith-based business. We talk about different spiritualities and faith, primarily Islamic spirituality based in faith. But we want you to utilize your faith and utilize the fuel that you can gather by having a high standard of faith. And then we talk about a variety of coaching is dedicated to faith-based coaching, spirituality within our actual app and in your coaching session. So you'll see that. You'll see how to structure your support systems. What support systems do you have now? What your faith is doing for you, and what you can do better within your faith to connect it to what you're doing every day. Your faith is driving you, is fueling you, which again is art predominantly, like all of our base of the company and the business is fashioned by faith. It means to be fashioned by your actual faith and do what it is that your faith wants you to do and what it is that your faith needs from you to do. Taking your faith as a pure entity and like another person that is holding you in both sides and on your back. That's what your faith should be. It should feel like there's something there literally holding you up in times of need and at times of when you need extra fuel. And also it helps you to identify your faith and the levels that and the dimensions within your coaching to be able to go forward and help people in business and in personal development with your own different platforms. Last one, of course, is evolution and just getting up there. E is just getting up there in life and creating, the thing that you want to create. Just like really evolving and understanding, the next level of what it is that you can do. Maximizing your time, maximizing your potential. We are about progress here. We're about, small steps lead to big results, consistency. And that's what you're dealing with our life framework module. Again, we have a 12-week program, so you're going to definitely get in depth and understand what you can do for this year, next quarter. So with that being said, your exercise is to just kind of today look over, if you've never looked over our actually framework and life module, I'll put the post up, you'll see the picture, and just kind of ask yourself, where am I at in my lifestyle? Where am I at as far as like inventory of my life? Have I taken inventory? My overall faith, and where am I at my elevation level, and my how have I really evolved, and is this a personal choice? Have I evolved through the consciousness of my actions and the consciousness of what I've put forth, or am I constantly still being pulled by the evolution of outer sources? So we need to watch that. Successful people have a very bad habit, especially in Western culture, of being pushed and pulled through a checklist of goals, checklist of someone else's notions. We're here to really ground, especially women, into a lifestyle that is not just owned by them, but proudly and consistently led. Again, going back into our last session, we were talking about main character. You have to be the main character in your life. You take your faith and your abundance from God, who is the main source of your everything in life. However, if you do not see yourself in this life, if you do not feel yourself, and you're constantly going through a checklist of goals, is not. Sorry, guys, about that. So we don't want to be in a state of constantly creating more and more. We want to be in, again, a state of clearness, consciousness, and concise success. That's what the highest people in the world, they do a lot, but essentially they do the same thing in different platforms. They bring in the same energy. That's why people want to hire them, why people want to work with them. They know their value. They know what they're really good at and what they're not good at. And typically, high successful people, you're going to see that they're going to stay away from things they're not good at. They're going to be very clear about what they're not good at, which is why I'm in the state of doing a full evaluation. And again, that's the lifestyle module. So I'll connect that with this live stream. And that's just our framework that I've created throughout the years, and just really concise way of breaking down our 24 sessions and our 12-week program. So assalamu alaikum, guys. I will go back into the next session in a minute. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Again, welcome. And our next motivational meetup, all the information will be on the website. So assalamu alaikum. Have a blessed day.